Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are making my all-time favorite dish. We are making an authentic Creole gumbo. Anytime this is available on the menu and we go out to eat, I always order it. I love it so much. It's cold here, it's snowing. I really thought this dish would hit the spot today. Come on, let's go cut up our veggies. All right, the next step in our delicious gumbo is going to be chopping up these vegetables. We have 6 cloves of garlic, 1 green bell pepper, 1 large yellow onion, about a cup of celery, and 2 tomatoes. Let's go ahead and get all of these chopped up, and then we will go ahead and check back in here, and we'll add these to the pot and go ahead and start sauteing them. Okay, now that our veggies are all chopped up, we're gonna go ahead and put about 2 tablespoons of oil into our lodge. And then we are going to put all of our veggies in here. We're going to go ahead and saute these for about 7 minutes. We're not going to put our tomatoes in yet. We're going to keep those guys out. Perfect. Okay, and I am not going to tell you that this is a quick, easy recipe. It's time consuming, but it is oh so worth it. So it's why I make it on the weekends. Okay, we got our garlic in there. Great. A couple tomatoes snuck in there, but that's all right. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and saute this in our 2 tablespoons of oil for about the next 7 minutes. Okay, so I just sauteed our veggies. We're gonna go ahead and I turned our stove off. We're gonna just take them out because we're gonna need this Dutch oven for our next step. So let's just go ahead and get all of those out. We're just gonna set them aside. Ooh, okay, perfect. All right, so our next step is going to be making our roux. This is, again, going to take a little while. It takes about 30 minutes, hopefully. We'll know when it gets closer, but we are going to go ahead and turn our stove back on. And we are going to do half a cup of all-purpose flour. And then we're also going to go ahead and do half a cup of oil. Okay, we are going to, where's my whisk? Here we go. We're gonna go ahead and we are going to just go ahead and continuously stir this until it reaches a nice, beautiful amber color. This isn't something you can walk away from. You've got to just continuously do it, and it takes a long time. We want it to be nice, amber, and like I said, this is gonna take about 30 minutes. We'll check back in. Okay, so you see our beautiful dark roux. It's just gorgeous. What we're gonna do is we're going to go ahead and combine 7 cups of our chicken stock in here. Okay, that's 4. Ooh, yummy. Okay, let's go ahead and get the remaining 3. Perfect. There's the remaining 3 in there. Great, now we're just gonna simmer that for a few minutes. And then we're gonna go ahead and add all of our delicious, delicious veggies back in here, which is going to be delicious. All right, great. Let's go ahead and turn that heat up a little bit. Fantastic. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and add back in our onion, bell pepper, garlic mixture. Delicious. Perfect. We're going to add 12 ounces of frozen organic okra. Let's go ahead and get that in there. 15 ounces, which is 5 andouille sausage links. Go ahead and get that all in there. We can go ahead and add our chopped tomatoes at this time. 2 tomatoes. Delish. 2 tablespoons of Cajun seasoning. I'm using Riley's. It's awesome. Perfect. Let's go ahead and mix all that up real quick. Fantastic. And then we're just gonna do a little bit of white pepper to taste. And we are going to go ahead and add 2 bay leaves in there. Let's go ahead and stir all of that up. Fantastic. Now some of you might say, ooh, tomatoes do not belong in gumbo. Well, in a Creole gumbo, my opinion, they do. A Cajun gumbo, not so much, but in this gumbo, they work just perfect. Great, so I'm going to go ahead and turn this to a low simmer, and we're gonna go ahead and leave this for about 55 minutes. We'll check back in then. All right, so our gumbo is almost finished. We have a little over 1.5 pounds of Gulf shrimp here that have been deveined, and the shells have been taken off. We're gonna go ahead and turn our stove off, and we're gonna add this 1.5 pounds of shrimp, and we're just gonna go ahead and let it sit in there for about 10 minutes. It is going to go ahead and cook in there with that stove off. In the meantime, we're gonna go ahead and make our rice. We have 4 cups of rice, and we have 4 cups of chicken broth. You can use water, but I'm gonna use chicken broth to go ahead and cook it. We'll check back in when it's ready to plate. All right, our gumbo is finished. Let's go ahead and bring it over. Let you guys take a peek. Doesn't look like much there, but it will. All right, we have our white rice here. I'm gonna go ahead and get this all served up. Looks delicious. All right, make sure you keep an eye out for those bay leaves. I already pulled one out of there, but just keep an eye out. This looks incredible, y'all. Oh, so good. And then we're just gonna go ahead, let's get an extra shrimp in there, and garnish with a little green onions. And then I'm going to go ahead and use this Palo Alto Firefighters Habanero pepper sauce. I use this on pretty much everything. It's actually really neat. They grow their peppers in the back of the firehouse. So we're gonna go ahead and put a couple drops on there. And there you have it. Creole shrimp and andouille sausage gumbo, my favorite dish. Let's go ahead and take a little taste test. See if it tastes as good as it looks. Oh my gosh, I wish you guys could taste this. It's incredible. Love it. Please subscribe to my channel for many more recipes. Thanks so much for watching.